Our charism is preaching, and that is our special mission. But definitely there are other preachers who are better than us. I think our job now is perhaps to remind people about the importance of preaching.
When the order speaks of preaching at the borders, it does not necessarily mean at the borders of one country or another. Preaching without borders refers to the border between life and death, the border between the world of those who believe and those who do not, the border of the religious dialogue among those who believe, for example, in the one God, but there is also the dialogue between Judaism and the Muslim world. It is this that we refer to when we speak of preaching without borders. Today, 80% of the preaching does not come through the homily, and much less by the Sunday homily. Today, a whole world of preaching goes by the way of media communication, the world of preaching in this information highway, the Internet. That world is a world to evangelize, a world where there are borders, and we must preach at those borders.
I think we need both. We have on one side the Internet, on the other side we have the rosary, but the rosary and the Internet can go together. We have websites where now you have the rosary in many different languages. And you must remember that the rosary is basically a prayer of simple people, of poor people. And it could be a very powerful instrument to reflect on what's happening not only in the context of the mysteries of the faith, but also what's happening in the world. The understanding of mission was to always to go out. The idea of mission was to be sent to another country. But today the borders are not clear because of the context of pluralism and the way the world has changed. I think we need to have this context of ad gentes, ad extra, but also to understand this in the context of mission inter gentes, which is mission here and now. That's in the openness that we have to understand the other person. Maybe we ourselves are evangelized, and maybe if they see that we live these gospel values and they can see that we have some experience of the kingdom of God, perhaps they might want to be converted to us or to our way of life. That before dialogue, I think it's important to witness our life.